Okay, I'm Jianxia Song, product manager for Web AppBuilder. Most of you probably know I used to be a product engineer for Web AppBuilder. So I joined the product management team last December. We built this product from ground up 5 years ago. So I'm so glad to see you guys here to see what's new today. This product has been 5 years because you guys so supportive, give us all the feedback through the forum on community, through the support instance, through the account manager. So now, let us know what you need. This will be continue the pattern for us. So give us the feedback. At the same time, we have a Web AppBuilder booth at ArcGIS Online Island. We have developers from our development team, also has developers from professional services solution teams to be there to answer your questions. If you have a bug or you have problem with your app, to bring your computer there, our developers will help you out. That's the purpose. One of the purpose you come to the conference because you have problem. You want to have a face time with our development team. Okay, today is what's new. From last year, developer submit to this year, we have a lot of things added. But first thing I want to talk about is this ecosystem of Web AppBuilder. We know Web AppBuilder create 2D and 3D app in the cloud and on premises. It also allows you to further your workflow with Developer Edition SDK. Meanwhile, user community has more than 30, I think probably it's 40 custom widgets on the GeoNet so that you can download to further your workflow with Developer Edition or Enterprise. This year, we allow business partners to sell their custom widgets in the marketplace. It's not for individual developers. It has to be business partner because the security reason. So this is the diagram for Web AppBuilder. The most important thing we did is support custom widget in ArcGIS Enterprise, right? You develop your custom widgets with Developer Edition, and you can also buy custom widgets from Marketplace. Then you host these custom widgets in your web server. Register them in your enterprise instance. This requires portal administrator privilege because of the security, right? We want to make sure your custom widget doesn't have malicious code there. Then you share the widgets just like any item in portal with the group, with your organization, or everyone, right? Next thing, everyone can use Web AppBuilder in your organization, can open their app, bring custom widget into their app. Just click, right? We all know in order to build custom Web AppBuilder app, just pure Web AppBuilder app, you require level 2 name user account. But for the end user to see the app, it doesn't have any requirement if you share it publicly for most of widgets, except a few widgets. So this is the demo quickly to show how you can bring a custom widgets into Enterprise. I already logged in as an administrator. Now I go to Add Item, Application Extension for AppBuilder to host, add my host widget in the, let's go back. It's too quick, right? Let's go back here. Again. So I create an item here, pause. Here, I basically host my widgets I download from geonetical elevation profile hosted on my own web server. I reference that widget to the manifest JSON file inside custom widget, right? So then continue, give a name. This is the item we bring up, right? We share the item to everyone. Then this is item in my content. Then open in any web builder, custom, bring the widget in. Now this widget is like any out-of-box widgets in your app. Simple, right? This one we add in Enterprise 10.5.1 and 10.6. Difference between 10.5.1 and 10.6 is 10.5.1 does not allow you share the app with custom widget publicly. But 10.6 will remove that restriction. So if you have a custom widget load in your app, you share the app publicly, people can see the custom widget as well. So that's the difference. Next thing, we publish this documentation about version compatibility table. Because for most of us, you want to create a custom widgets against portal. You want to know which developer edition is compatible with that portal version, right? So we give your portal version, developer edition version, and JavaScript API version. 2D is for JavaScript API, 3x is for 2D. Web AppBuilder app, 4x is for 3D app. Sometimes you want to know, we always update our latest widgets application in online. Then we update developer edition, then portal. So when you see something online, you want to know when this capability will be available in portal. So we give this table, you will figure out. So another capability we add is dashboard capability into Enterprise Portal and Developer Edition. So you can use dashboard theme to design your layout and add infographic widget to show the charting. You also have all the capabilities of out-of-box widgets to add into the map or in the panel. So let me do a very quick demo about this capabilities. So this is the Puerto Rico damage assessment map, right? So when we open this one, you will see red dot means the building has been destroyed completely during the Hurricane Maria. The yellow one means damage observed. The green one means the building is okay. So here, it's using the default football theme. Now I'm going to put them into dashboard theme. Hopefully, internet is not there for me today. See, please do. Internet, come on. See, not response. There, let me see the internet. Try a different one. Let's see, give it a try. So let's back to this one. Otherwise, we just go through the PowerPoint. Sorry for that, but I really want to show these capabilities. So let's refresh it a little bit, reload. That's good. Command builder. Okay, so we have the builder. Let's go to dashboard. It's coming here. Good. So this is dashboard thing I want to introduce one. It's not just for dashboard, okay? So we have, from default, we have 3 layout. This is widget placeholder. We all know that. Then you can place widget around the map. So basically, dashboard theme allow you to build map-focused app. At the same time, you can do tool-focused app. So just drag your app in any places your tool can be focused on here. So dashboard thing really allows you to do things that you can define your layout by yourself, right? You can resize the map. You can relocate the map in the way you want. Let's go back to the layout default. For this one, I say, okay, the map is all right. I gave a little bit, maybe space, eject space, a little bit small space. And I do not allow so many widgets here. Maybe I only require 3 widgets here. Then I'll go to the widgets. Say, okay, I want to add 1 layer list. Another one, I want to add maybe select. The third one, I want to add infographic. So infographic widget give you 16 templates to choose from. Now I choose the bar, add this layer. Okay, this one, the title, I don't care. Description, I don't care. I care about the data. Now data, I want to show display feature counts by category, that's fine. Fields, this looks good. I want this one. I want to sort based on the value. And at the display part, I don't like this color. Blue, maybe you can change different color, like this one. Or more fancy, I use layer symbology so that the damaged bar matches the color on the features on the map, right? It's good. I think it's good enough. So when I highlight features on each bar, those features will highlight on the map as well. Today, internet is a little bit slow, but you will see I highlight the response on the map. If I change the extent of the map, this layer, these bars will change as well. You see the change, right? Because slow internet. Let's do another one, like for example here, the operational layers, you see the layer list here. Maybe I want to make some selection on the map. You see the bars reflect immediately. So this dashboard thing basically allows you to see the communication among the widgets or the widgets with the map. So vividly. So that's why a lot of people like this dashboard thing. Again, you can define your own layout easily. You can relocate the map resize the map easily. So you decide what you want. For some GIS analysts, this is revolutionary because you have a lot of control over the things. Another thing is, for example, you say, okay, this year I want to add another charts to see different things. It's okay, here you can add, you group them together. Another infographic widget, right? So I say I want to get a number here. I want to see, you don't care, here. The total number changed based on the map extent. Field count is okay. So you can click the infographic here, you can see total number. So you can group widgets together in the same panel here. Most importantly, it's responsive, right? We go to preview here. That works on the phone and the pad as well. Right? If you go to the iPhone, maybe 5, it's the same experience. The build graphics changed. This one will change. So another important thing when you launch, maybe some people doesn't like it, some people like it. So I will show you the capability. When you launch the app, end user has the capability to maximize the map, or they want to maximize the charts, the widget. So you have control over here. This is the dashboard thing. Remember, it's not just for dashboard. You can drag, drop any editing capabilities, suitability modular widgets to be there, your filter to be there, anything you can do, just like any in-panel widgets, you can drop them in. Another important thing, remember, you still have power to add widgets in through these placeholders. Right here, I can add data. So you still have add data to play around with here. About this dashboard thing is you only have 2 colors. This is dark thing, and then this one is the white thing, right? But you say, okay, Jinxia, I want to branding my app. Here, I don't have any place to branding it. You can branding it through the widget. You have this header, turn it on. You are branding this header just like any other things, right? This is the header, then go to here, change the name. Then add your custom widget the same way as before, right? A custom image, go to pictures, beach. So you can customize the color as well. Go back here and say, maybe I want this color, or I want different color. But remember, you only change the color on the header. You cannot change the color on inside this dark and white background. That's the dashboard thing. Look at this one. This one is their app, right? So they have a filter. They have a charts, pie. They also have this summary widgets list here in the app. So you can play around with the thing, an infographic widget. So this one we will recommend not using chart widget. We have a chart widget as well. That was deprecated by this infographic widget. From now on, using infographic widgets. The third capability is actual data source, right? So we know all the widgets, we can get data from map layers. It's the only source for us to play. But now we add another data source called actual data source. It's outside web map. You go to the attributes tab here, you will see actual data source. Then click actual data source, you can add new, you have two types. One is layer, another is called statistics. Layer basically doing calculation on the client side. Statistics, we all know, doing the server side calculation. So it's when you do the statistics charting, you're using this statistics layer will be faster. Then you can add an item from portal or ArcGIS server services, right? That's why we call actual data source. They are not showing on the map at all. The power of actual data source also allows you to set filter, attributes filter or spatial filter. Control the fields of which fields you want to expose. Or most important is records. We know that you consume ArcGIS server services when you publish it. There always has this maximum record account you can load to the client side. By default, it's 2,000. You can change it to the all without limitation. I will show it later. So let's go back to the demo, how to add this one in. This is very simple. This is not this one. Census data. So basically, this is map has nothing there, right? Just the base map. Let's remove this one. Make sure there's nothing there. Can remove the layer. Save it. So this has nothing there, just a pure base map. I didn't save it. Save. Okay, close it. So I want to introduce why you want to update the map inside Builder. Sometimes you update map in the map viewer, right? This one we just embed map viewer into the Builder. When you make anything change on the map, Builder will pick up change automatically. But if you do that update in the map viewer, then you open the Builder will not take it automatically. You have to refresh the Builder to pick up the right map. So I always say you can always do update map if you can inside the Builder. That will be easier. So this is the base map. I'm going to add here, right? Actual data source is hidden here. That's why I want to highlight. Add new layer, maybe ArcGIS services. Go to UTP, maybe sample server 1 ArcGIS online.com. Maybe go here. So maybe I want to add demographic, census block points here. Set. I can set extend, right? And add expression as well. You can do the query, but today I'm not going to do that. So, okay. Then records number. I'll choose all. You can input your custom number here. Say I want to have a 3,000. You can do that as well, like 3,000. Today's internet, 3,000 here. So you can define your own records to bring out to the client side. Today I'm going to just using all to bring all the records to the client side. You also can do order by if you can. So it's a lot of things you can do with this actual data source. But today I said, okay, I'm going to add infographic widget to consume this actual data source using the, again, numbers. We are very familiar with it. Now I'm not going to from the map, right? I'm going to add from actual data source. You can see this one, we just add in. Same here, maybe I said this total hop in current extent. Maybe size a little bit up. Color is fine. I don't want to add this image and color here. The field statistics summary about based on population is fine. Then description here, I don't really need this one. So then another cool part for play infographic widgets, you can resize the layout as well. Here. Now here I say I don't want this one, just get it bigger. Okay. This infographic will move around the layer. You notice this number changed, updates, right? Based on the current expand. So you don't have any layer show up on the map, but still you can get the numbers there. That's the power of actual data source. When you say actual means source is not from map layer. You have another way to loading the source add the data into your app. The beauty of this actual data source is, for example, you have two infographic widgets, then or query widget, then you can consume the same data set instead of every widget to add their own data set in. It's very for performance purpose. So this actual data source sits on the app level. Every widget can see it. Currently, only infographic widget can consume this actual data source. In the future, we will make other applicable other widgets who's suitable for this kind of data source will consume the same data source as well. So it's coming. It's this framework has been built there. The good news, you're a developer, right? So we add documentation in developers ArcGIS.com. You can okay, it takes a little bit time to navigate there because the new UI they changed, right? So if you go to Web AppBuilder here, you will see not guide API reference. Guide. Here, configure 2D widgets. We have this, should be widget development. We have a documentation about provide and consume data source in widget. You can write your custom widgets against this actual data source. The steps how to do that. New widgets, of course, we all care about the new functionality in Web AppBuilder. So through last March to this March, we add infographic. You see that parcel drafter, screening, suitability modeler from GeoPlanner, coordinate conversion, grid overlay for search and rescue purpose, public notification cost analysis, and the 3D base map gallery and full screen for 2D and 3D. So I will go through each of them quickly. Some of them I will show the demo as well. Well, no infographic, you see that? You remember three things, right? Infographic widgets also listen to filter and select change automatically. You see I add select widget there. If you add filter there, they will listen as well. You can configure this infographic widget to display the results from GP and the query. From actual data, when you go to actual data source tab there, if you have run your GP tool or your query widget there, you will show the GP or query results there. You can add them as a data source of the infographic widget. The third part consumes actual data source. Parcel drafter widget for local government accessing offices. The register of these title companies is really domain specific. This kind of capability used to be available only in desktop. Now we bring it in the web world. Screening widget is for government agencies and NGOs to determine potential impacts to the natural environment. So basically, you do the search, then you get results. The one important feature in this widget is report capability. It can print out map, legend, tables together. Suitability modeler widget is from GeoPlanner, allows you to find the best location. So I will do very quick demo here. This one is from Esri, Netherlands. They create this app to find the best location for Google server farm. They're proposed to UN. So basically, this is the widget. So based on the factor, now I think there are 3 factors affect this location. One is the culture, another is natural water, right? The 3 things I think will decide the location. I gave culture, maybe human impact, maybe 20%, weights, natural, 20%. I gave water because the server farm require a lot of water to cooling down, right? I give them maybe 60%. Okay, I said, run this modeler for me. You see, the red here basically is high availability for the sites. So from this raster data set, you will find the best location in red. Just a very quick demo about this. Another one we talk about is screening widget, right? This screening widget give you a possibility to refine the location. I'm not going to do demo in this app, but most of the time people take this suitability modeler and the screening widget together and add data widgets together to build their own task-specific app. So we talk about screening. Let me do a very quick demo here because the data is. I'm all time? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Very quickly go through suitability modeler, coordinate conversion, public notification, cost analysis widget, right? Major widget enhancement would be the filter, zoom to the filter, turn on filters when the widget is open. And the user can build their own filter expressions. And the filter by relative date, like all current data by last 7 days, or something to happen tomorrow or today. Bookmark. So based a lot of enhancement there, you go through our developer edition. We have very quick here. Let me go to the developer edition quickly. So you want to get the enhancement, then we have this new archive data. So every new features we add in, we have this what's new here. You can take a check, which in the developer edition the version, and the latest one always show up here as what's new in 2.7. Okay. Yeah, that's basically that. I just showed all the SDKs. So report digit, we pull the screening widget into report digit into the developer edition. You can build this your own report based on report digit, snapshot digit, and yeah, rest of them check it out. Thank you. If you have any questions, go to the online Web AppBuilder booth, get the details. I will be there the whole time tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Thank you.